Hi, I'm Daniel.
I'm NTT.
And you're watching episode number 12 of Gear65, the weekly tech show where every week we show off one new gadget. This week we're taking a look at the X Mini Max, the stereo speakers by a Singaporean company, X Mini.
XMI actually.
XMI is the company name.
X Mini is the range of speakers they have.
So don't look down on these small little speakers because they're pretty powerful, so let's find out why. So let's take a look at the X Mini, sorry, what was it? X Mini Max?
The X Mini Max, yes. The X Mini is the original one. This is the second version, which is the stereo version.
Yep, and one of the most impressive things about these speakers is that it's small. It's really small, and okay, this is my hand. Okay, I just gotta put something to compare.
Right.
This is the iPod, and it's upside down. Sorry, but this is so it's really small.
Right.
So you can really actually hold in your palm, and so there's a magnet.
Yeah, the magnet, and it sticks together.
Yeah, and
the interesting thing they said was the magnet that actually makes them stick together doesn't actually affect the quality of the audio, which is very important because the audio is produced by the magnets of the drivers.
Yep. So basically, I'm just gonna take one half of them, and you can see that the control's really simple.
Just an on-off.
Yeah, it's just an on-off.
The original one had an on-off and
a 1, 2.
Max, so on 1 and 2.
Yep.
But this just has an on-off, which is easy.
So the audio comes in through here, this USB one.
It's an audio as well as a charger. So
it's audio as well.
Everything in one, just one mini USB.
Internal batteries. So essentially, in a way, you're actually getting two speakers. Actually,
basically, it's two mono speakers. That's what it is.
Yeah, and so you can actually twist it open like
so. The old one. Yep.
And that's how you actually build bass.
So when you actually twist it up, you get better bass. And so it works even if you don't twist it up. So even in the original one, it works. So you switch it on, you get a nice blue light.
Glow.
It's very trippy. And so that's basically one, and the other one is exactly the same.
Identical.
It's identical. So nothing different.
So actually, one thing is like the cable actually. So you can see how it actually differentiates is that basically the cable, right? So you have a left, and then the other cable will actually have a right. Yeah, and then the end you have this one. This one charges the audio doesn't come from here, but it charges the speakers from this USB port. And what's it, 3.5? So a standard. Let me try and get it to focus. You can tell it's oops, sorry, I locked it. Yeah, so it's a standard 3.5 millimeter.
Yeah, it's a standard. So you can actually plug into anything. Your iPod, your iPhone,
your computer,
MP3 player, whatever, anything. Just standard stereo jack. Nothing else.
That's right.
So it's really simple. I mean, the thing I really like about these guys are it's not locked to anything. It's not like you only have to use this, you only have to use that, or anything like that. It's just you can use it with anything you want.
Yep.
And it just works anywhere. It just completely frees you from everything that good audio systems normally lock you down. Either they're really big or they have interfaces that doesn't work with anything else. But this is just open. It's like standard stereo jack, really small, put in your pocket, bring it anywhere. And the battery inside actually lasts quite long.
How long does it last actually?
It would depend on the kind of music you're playing and the player also.
Okay.
They say it's actually 10 hours, which is quite a bit. I've actually used it quite a long time as well, like all-day drive.
Yep.
So I've used the old ones, the X Mini, not the stereo ones, the mono ones for a whole day. Whole day drive, and it lasted out throughout, no problem.
So, Mr. Audiophile, how is the sound actually? That's all that really matters, right? When it comes to the speakers like this.
Well, it's interesting, right? So the sound itself is exactly the same as the.
Let's just hook it up while you're talking. Yeah.
Okay. So the sound itself is exactly the same as the old one, right? Because the single one is basically just the old one changed a little bit from the outside.
Yep.
The internals are exactly the same. So that sound hasn't changed. But because it's stereo, the sound completely changes. If you plug in both of them together, it sounds a lot better. There's a lot more clarity. The spacing is quite well done. So as a stereo speaker set, it sounds brilliant. And also because it's stereo, it's got more power. So it is able to actually fill up bigger room. So power-wise, really good. Audio quality-wise, a little bit of distortion, just a little tiny bit of distortion, which I believe rises from the fact that it actually bumps against the table, But otherwise, like when you place on this kind of a pad, can't hear anything. And the distortion also is very, very tiny. So a normal person, with a little bit of ambient noise like this, would probably not hear anything. But otherwise, really solid sound quality. When you open this up, the bass really comes in, picks up a lot. That helps. Otherwise, the guys were saying that you can actually play this in in front of a bus,
Yep.
and all the way to the back you'll be able to hear something.
Yeah.
So really solid, really solid sound.
Yep.
And like you were saying, like for this size,
And the price. I mean,
the price.
Yeah.
So it's
Size, price, and power.
yeah, size,
great power.
It's great power. It's good. It's great sound for this price.
$50, right? The price you're talking about.
Around $50.
Singapore dollars.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure the price is, but you probably got to shop around. You'll get some good deals. I saw it at Challenger last time.
Okay.
So it's selling all over. It's been out for 6 months, I think.
Yep.
And yeah, it just works very well. I mean, if you have an option between the X Mini and this X
Yep.
Mini Max, I would seriously say go for this.
Yep.
It's just a little bigger, well, twice as big actually. But for that size, for that size, you get a lot more.
It's like a little hammer when you do this.
Yeah, I know.
Doink, doink,
Boing,
doink, doink. Sorry. Anyway.
So yeah, an absolute must buy, I would say. For
Yeah.
if you're traveling, I was thinking if you're traveling, you need a portable set of speakers
Yeah.
to bring around. The battery is really good.
10 hours, right?
10 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
So-
Audio is good.
But in the end, it's really it's not like this is not a camera, or like that we can actually take pictures and then
Sure,
you
yeah.
see it. So really, I'm not sure if they have. I think I remember seeing some display units, on shelves and sometimes like that. So look for those kind of shops that do that, and then bring your own music and go there and listen to it for yourself, because that is the best way to.
I think you hit a great point there. You have to bring your own source,
Yeah.
bring your own iPod,
That's right.
connect to it, listen to music that you know
Yep.
how it sounds like, so you know whether you're gonna like the sound of this.
Yep.
Because for music and stuff like that, it has to be your own. What you think about it.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. It's nothing. I mean, unless you're really critical.
Yep.
I think this sounds amazing.
Yep. So that was the X Mini Max. I just want to point out something that there's a lot of imitations out there. So the thing is that the design is something that a lot of people copy, but the reason why you want to get this is not. The design is one thing, but the sound quality is the one.
the sound quality for
Yeah.
the design, right? Actually.
So,
make sure you get the ones from the X Mini, the original
Yeah, so
ones.
X Dash Mini, and I remember they were sharing with us a funny story, right? That in Indonesia, the pirated, the fake imitation actually got there first. So when they went there, when they finally got into the Indonesian market, everybody thought that the X Mini was actually the fake one.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so do take note of that one, and we're really proud of this because these are amazing speakers, and the best part is this is a Singapore product.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's done completely in
100% in Singapore, right?
Design and everything.
So it's really cool stuff. So that's the X Mini. If you want to have any feedback, any questions you want to ask us before we return this unit, our email address gear65@tech65.org. Also, you can watch all our previous episodes of Gear65 at tech65.org.
That's right.
So if you have any product, by the way, any product you want us to show off to our viewers, that's the same place.
Let us play with it and see what's good and what's not and
So,
everything.
That's right.
Just let us know as well.
Oh, by the way, look forward to that. They have a new one.
Yeah,
right?
they have the next one, the next version,
gen.
X Mini 2, the
Yep.
big one, and it's really nice. So it's
So,
coming out pretty soon.
yeah.
So we'll probably try to get our hands on it
Yeah.
and see what we think about that.
Okay, so that's it. I'm Daniel.
I'm NTT.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.